I missed my own fucking countdown. Hello. I hope y'all can read my handwriting. That's gonna be our first issue, alright? I have my tablet out for this. Because none of the fucking handwriting fonts that I found actually just, none of them when I look at them make me go, yeah, okay, that's the one I want to use. None of them make me feel that way. Because none of them match the complete chaos that is my handwriting, okay? Like, half the letters just, I don't write half the letters. I'm sure you guys still can figure out generally what it says, though. Yeah? We're gonna do a little thing. We're just gonna have a little chat to start. We're just gonna have a little chat, wait for everyone to get their notebooks out, because I don't know the way it is where you are from, but the school I went to, the school I went to, we started 10 past 8 in the morning. Now obviously it's 6 p.m. here, but we're still gonna start 10 past, okay? Raimunda, I do not speak Romanian, so I'm sorry, I cannot. Sorry. That is not a language I master. It's also not a language I plan to learn, unfortunately. It's kind of not a language I think I will ever come into contact to, I must say. So yeah, I am blinking a lot because I just had an energy drink, and for some reason that's just what happens. Can I say sushi baka in Swedish? Jesus fuck, how would that even translate? Well, baka is like idiot. But that's just saying idiot, right? Like you would have. Oh, this is not a pen. Okay. Someone needs a book. I don't really understand the sussy thing, I'm gonna be honest. I'm like boomer level with my memes, okay? But like if we wanna do baka, I'm just gonna write it in small caps here because I can. Suspect idiot. Sus idiot also. Like then you would have idiot. This is just all caps, so obviously. Which comes from, I believe, the French. I think it's French who started the idiot. But, you know, it's also in English. But in Swedish, we would be more like idiot. It's like like 3 E's. Oh, I accidentally changed my tool, whoopsie. 2 E's, and sometimes it's 2 E's. Oot. Like you're Canadian. Pretend you're Canadian, so it's idiot. What about sussy? I think we would just say sus. Like I think this sus. Because suspicious in Swedish would, like Sergen says, it's suspect. So this is what suspicious is in Swedish. Idiot comes from French. I believe so. I will admit I have not researched the etymology of the word idiot, but I do think it is French originally. Actually, I could just check it out. We still have a few minutes. Okay, so etymology idiot. Google knows everything. Hello, Davey. Hello. Idiot. Middle English. Okay, no. Maybe it's not the French at all. Oh no, via Old French from Latin idiota. Okay, so the Greeks did it first. Swedish is a powerful language. Thank you. Perhaps. I don't know what exactly would make us more powerful than others, but I'll take it. I don't think the... Bane! Hello, welcome! A successful adult is just good at Google. Exactly. Honestly. With the power of Google Foo on your side, you can beat any class assignment, okay? That's for damn certain. But French don't come from Latin. French does come from Latin. All of the Romantic languages come from Latin, so French, Spanish, Italian, Portuguese? Is Portuguese a romantic language? It's gotta be, right? It has to be. Yes? I don't know what makes Portuguese different from Spanish, I'll be honest. That line is a bit blurry to me. That line is a bit blurry to me. You're a romantic language. I am not. Swedish is a Gothic Germanic language. It's a different branch entirely. Sorry. Not a lot of romance in Swedish, I think. Can someone give me a heads up if the music is too loud? I don't really. You can also tell me if the music is too low and the silence is starting to invade your head. That also works. Just any kind of indication either way, I'll take it. There's music? Okay, well that's... I guess that answers the question. Okay, we'll just turn the music up a little bit. Okay. Okay, music up a little bit. Let's hope that's enough. Italian. My voice is so hot, bro. Thanks, bro. There it is. All right, gotcha. Perfect. Yeah, I don't want the music to drown me out, okay? Gotta make sure that you're all listening once the lesson is starting, okay? Let me just erase the blackboard here. I have the power of the eraser. Look at this shit. See, if this was a real classroom, that would make just the really nicest noise, right? Class? Yes! We are learning Swedish 101, as you can almost see behind my little parrot frame. You assume my bones are hard. That would be wrong. I am a bird, so my bones are actually hollow and they snap very easily, that's all. We need to elect the class president. The class president is on my head. That was his prize. So he gets to sit there. Yeah. If you're class president, you get to sit on my head, and he's winning. Okay. Are any Swedish singers famous at the moment? I couldn't tell you because I don't know what the definition of famous is. Does ABBA still count? They're pretty famous. Here we go. We'll just get our little friend the hat he deserves. There we go. You see, like, guys, he already knows. He's already graduated, okay? That's how cool of a class president. Oh. That's how cool of a class president he is. There we go. Look at that. Do I know the helicopter song? Yes. Yes, I know Eros a helicopter. I am familiar with that song. I might check out your YouTube later. I don't have time right now. Sorry. Alright. Okay, we got another couple more minutes before we're rolling. But we can... You will have to fight the bird. Among Us. Lesson time. Yeah. Do you guys want to start early? You don't want to get your last minute of recess? You just want to jump into it? Just want to hop straight into class? You will have to fight the bird if you want to be class president. Unfortunately for you, he's very fast, and the fact that his eyes are pointing forward does give away that he is in fact a predator. So I would be very careful. I would be very careful around him. He looks harmless, like most ambush predators. They are camouflaged. But it's not the case. Sing. If you make it through class, I'll sing for you, okay? We can have that at the end, alright? You don't think Bird would survive a body slam? Probably not, but you would need to hit him with the body slam, alright? That's the challenge. The challenge is actually hitting him. So, yes, okay, 10 passed. This is where I would have a sound effect of a... Guys, I'm not gonna sing. The lesson is starting now. Alright. Hello, allihopa. Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome. We're gonna start with the easy one. Look at that. Hello, everyone. I'm sure you can all figure this one out. This is hello. You're wondering, what the hell is that scribbly thing above the A? Yeah. So you see, Swedish is special. We're cool. Sing time at the end of the lesson, okay? Sing time at the end. I don't want to get DMCA'd right away, okay? Guys. Can't get DMCA'd right off the bat. That just won't work. Okay. We're having Swedish lesson. So Swedish has 3 more letters than English alphabet, and these are what? Ä, which has 2 dots, and which also has 2 dots. It looks like a surprised guy. Well, it's not to signify tones. These are actually separate letters. We do have accents for our E's and O's and I's on occasion. That's not an I. This is an I. Extra letters, yeah. So we do also have the accents, though. Usually, I have to say, accents are more for words that are borrowed into Swedish. So we have hello, but this is like a standard greeting, very normal, very not formal, not informal. Works really well. And then we have another standard greeting, just like hey, which is also similar to the English. So you might see this is hello. You're probably spotting the similarities already. And then we have hey. So the difference with our hey and your hey, lots of letters, is if you want to say hey like we do, you kind of have to smile in the middle of it. You have to pretend they put an I right in the middle of that. Yeah, like an I, an extra I, and then you have to smile. It's like, hey! And then you're speaking Swedish, alright? You know a few of those. Yeah, that's a fuck ton of letters actually, banana. Jeez. Are all of those separate letters though, or are they accents? Hello, Shuck Bunny. Hello, how you doing? Hey, we can practice our new word already. We can tell everyone. We can tell Shuck Bunny, hey, Shuck Bunny. You don't want to smile while saying hey? Then you just be speaking English. Hey. And does anyone know what comes after you say hello? What's the next part of the sentence? Where are we going after that? Any guesses? Any takers? Any suggestions? Hey, Bunny! Yes! Bye, Davy! Actual letters. Oh, wow. That's a lot of actual letters. Maybe you're gonna have to hold the lesson, too. I think we're gonna stick with 3 extra letters for now, though. So, hey and goodbye. You just... That's a short conversation, but we can go with that one. We're going with bye-bye. We're going with bye-bye. Hello, ignore the blood on my hands? Is that a common occurrence for you? Jeez. Wait, you're an electric elemental. You shouldn't be getting any blood. That's... what? No. So, if, like coconut crab, or like most Swedes, you're not really interested in small talk. We Swedes, we don't like small talk. If we don't know you, we don't really want to talk to you on the street, you know? Some weirdo coming up to you like, hey, and we're like, no, bye. You know what you say then? This one's easy. We've already done half of this one, okay? So we're gonna start out with hey again, and you're like, what? We just had that one. And then we're gonna add a little bit extra. Hey då! Yeah. And if you add the då to your hey, then you get goodbye. Goodbye. Or bye-bye. Or bye-bye. Both of these are the same. Introductions are usually what comes next from how these lessons go. Usually, yeah. We're just starting out by saying goodbye. That way we don't need to keep small talking. Well, we're gonna be getting to the introductions, don't worry. That's absolutely is. So if you got hej, and then hej då, då, hej då. It's like å. So here we have a good practice for the å sound. Hej då. Då translates to then. So you could say it's hi then. Kind of similar. You could draw a parallel to by then, but I don't think they're actually related etymologically, which is a word I just now invented. Etymologically. Don't worry about it. But yeah, if you actually sounds nice. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Or can also just be like, or in itself can just be like an exclamation. It's like, oh, vad fin. Oh, that's nice. So it's like an oh, but oh. Hi, Davey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Now, perhaps you actually do want the small talk. Perhaps you're one of these people. I did say bye. I did say bye, Davey. Hey då, Davey. Hey då. So we're gonna keep going, and oh, thank you for the follow, Aries. I don't have small talk. I don't actually have alerts on. I don't have alerts on. Thank you so much, Aries. Thank you for the follow. All right. So next up, imagine being a person who instigates the very awkward small talk. Yeah, especially in Sweden, you're going to be getting a lot of looks if you're trying to small talk. People are going to be like, okay, who are you? Who are you? Imagine a real classroom with Twitch alert. Ding, ding, ding. To be fair, I'm sure that's probably already been done. Oh, that's sad. Let's move on. Ah, thank you. Yeah, I'm very green. So, next up, I'm just gonna sneakily make a new layer here. Haha, the power of Clip Art Studio. So next up, let's introduce ourselves. So we started with hey, and then jag heter. So, and then you would say your name. So, I'm Kiko. Jag heter Kiko. So jag is me or I. This is I. And heter, so this sentence would be I am Kiko, or the equivalent of it. But this word here, heter, is my name is, or I'm named Kiko, basically. So I named. Whoop. Beautiful. I named, and then your name. Blah blah blah. Kiko. You can also have the more my name is, and then you would have mitt namn. Namn är. And then Kiko again. This is my namn. I'm sure you can figure that one out. So that's name, and then we have is. So my name is. Is there a word for evil, coconut, and perhaps crabs? Of course. Of course. I cannot read that, Orange. I am sorry. That is not a language that I speak. So if you were to say my name is evil coconut crabs, it would be mitt namn. So mitt namn är. Oh. Und, so that's evil. Kokosnöt Oh, we have to continue on the line below. You can't see because my hair is too fluffy. Kokosnöts, krabba. Krabbor, actually. There's more of them. It's krabbor instead of krabba. So that would be your name. Mitt namn is easier to pronounce than heter. Heter. Ska fulla kokoskrabbor. Kokosnötskrabbor. Kokos, like what Chief said, Sergeant, what he said, would be what's inside of the coconut. So, like... Is there a difference between the inside thing and the outside thing of a coconut in English? Is it all just called coconut? Maybe it is. But yeah, it would be onda, that's true. We're having multiple here, so... Swedish keeps forcing me to smile while talking and I don't like it. It does roll off the tongue nicer, I agree. Kokoskrabbor is a lot better. Yeah, Swedish, that is actually a what should I say, a function of Swedish. As Swedish, the husk and the shell. Yeah, so if you have kokosnöt, that is the entire coconut, kokosnöt. But if you only have the white stuff inside of it, like for example in a Bounty bar, like you have coconut in a Bounty bar, right? Then it would just be kokos. So this is the white stuff inside of the coconut, right? And this is the entire coconut. I can't draw a coconut. What's a coconut look like? It's got like bowling ball dots on it, doesn't it? There we go, that's a coconut. The meat of the coconut. Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah. Yeah. But what you're saying about Swedish making you smile while you speak Swedish, that is actually a function of the language, because unlike a lot of language, Swedish is actually a tonal language, so the inflection of your words will change the meanings in some cases. For example, we have this word. Now this word can mean two different things depending on the inflection of the word. So either you can say anden, which means the duck, like my little friend here, he's a duckling. So you can say anden, as a duck. But you can also say anden, which is a spirit. As you can see, the inflection of the word changes the meaning. And now in this case, most Swedish people would pick up on which one you were meaning in case your inflection was wrong. But at other times, having the wrong inflection could actually cause a bit of a misunderstanding, right? So we have the phrase stötte på. Oh, okay, I can't spell. I can't spell my own language. There we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Stötte på. This is to run into someone. This is like Chinese, where one mispronunciation made a certain sentence mean I want to end myself. Yeah, though none of the words for ending yourself in Swedish are quite that dangerous. However, we got this one here, So this one, stötte på, means to run into someone. But if you say stötte på, then you were hitting on them. So if you're telling someone that you ran into their boyfriend, you want to make sure you have the right inflection there. Otherwise, you might just be telling them you're there hitting on their boyfriend. Might not be appreciated. Let's go back and just review our introductions for a moment though. So, jag heter. Mitt namn är. And then what comes next? How are you? Of course. If you're pulling someone into small talk, of course you wanna... Imagine saying I met your mom the other day and accidentally saying you were hitting on their mom. Yeah! That is the thing that you could potentially get wrong. Just imagine rolling up to your bro and be like, yo, I was hitting on your mom yesterday. Oh. The joys of tonal languages, eh? Am I right? It's absolutely not an additional hurdle for beginners. Let's go around to the next step though. Fairly certain this has happened on multiple occasions. Most likely. I'm trying to think of other examples of where the tonal language could cause a big misunderstanding, but most of them are fairly tame, I must say. Most of them are fairly tame. Tonal languages are much more fun, like imagine all the memories from the mishaps. Yeah. Absolutely. Alright. So, let's move on to how are you? Because what small talk conversation is complete without the little song and dance of telling everyone, you know, "Hi, how are you? I'm good, thanks." But you're really not good. You're really not good at all. Deep down inside, you feel the pain, you feel the suffering. But you can't tell anyone that. So, you know. I'm fine, yeah. Everything is fine. Why are you worried? I know I haven't spoken to you for years, but I am fine. So, first, let's ask. So in Swedish, how are you? Oh, sorry. How are you? Look at that. Beautiful. Would be hur mår du? And we got, so hur is how. This is a one-to-one. And you is du. This is also one-to-one. But mår is actually the verb to feel here. So the question directly translated would be, how feel you? How feel you? And then comes the answer. So you would start with jag, I. Just like with your name, jag. And then mår, again, feel. You're talking about your feelings right now. Oh, whatever. I just wrote feel. Okay, let's try again. This is why it's dangerous to write and talk at the same time. And then here comes the choice, right? Do you want to say good? And you say bra. And yeah, it's spelled like that. Jag mår bra. This does not mean I feel bra. That is not the case. Bro, I only know bro. You can feel bro, I guess. I wonder what it means to feel bro. I guess that just means you feel good in there. I feel bra. Yes. Bra. Jag mår bra. Now, if this is not the case, if you want to tell someone you're feeling up your... I mean, not to get in your business, but I don't think feeling your bro up is appropriate. Good day, Toon. Good day. Hey, Toon. Hey. Let's practice. Hur mår du? Hur mår du, Toon? Bros forever. Two guys chilling in a hot tub. 6 feet apart because they're not gay. Yeah? Now jag mår bra. Hey! I'm happy to hear that. Now, no, mine is fine. I don't know how to do that circle thing. Yeah, I think that is a special function of Scandinavian keyboard, so you might just have to say your keyboard to Swedish, and I wouldn't recommend that because that's just messy. Burr burr! Hey! Hang on. Chief provides. Now you can copy paste. How do you properly pronounce the circle A? So it's oh. Oh. I'm trying to think of a word in English that has a similar sound. Oughta. You oughta do that. Oh. Alright? Do you teach case sensitive or do we just have to guess? Okay, so Swedish is really easy when it comes to cases. Oh. Yeah, kinda. So, in Swedish, names, only names of people and cities. So people, cities, and countries get capitalized for the first letter. So, and the first letter of the sentence. So, in any of these sentences, only the first letter would be capitalized. So, it would be hur mår du. I just think it's clearer when I write all capitalized. Jag mår. Mår. Oh, I can't. That's not enough space. Mår bra. For example. So, only when you would input your name, as when we have the hello, my name is. So, you would have Jag heter Kiko. So then, since that is the name of a person, it gets a capital letter. So in that regard, Swedish is really easy. If it isn't someone or something's name, punctuation marks, of course. Punctuation mark. I don't think punctuation marks are very different between languages. Are there languages that have like really funky punctuation? I don't actually know. Swedish is very standard. When the sentence is over, you just like, let's see, it's like bam, bam. Well, this is a question, so question. Spanish, I guess. What's weird about Spanish? Don't they just bam? I don't know. Would Spanish be doing something different? I don't know. The weird I. Oh, the weird exclamation mark. Yeah, but that's just for like this is like this, right? With the gendered words, yeah. Don't worry, Sweden has got that too, but in a different way, because we're cool. Don't they begin questions and stuff with the inverted question mark? They do. That they do. That I remember. I'm not here to teach Spanish, though, because I only did 3 years of Spanish, and I don't remember any of it. I don't remember anything at all. Though I think we should leave the Swedish gendered words for a later time, because there's no rules with them. Alright? Just like any other language, really, there's no rules. And I didn't even get to tell you what I feel like shit is. So let's just start there first. Germany is the best at gendering. They even reconsidering it for the much harder words. Oh really? You just change your minds eventually? As dangerous. So, maybe you have seen Inside lately. Maybe you are wondering, what would that one song be like in Swedish? Feeling like shit. Yeah? Yeah? Well, good for you. This one's easy. So, jag mår bra. I feel good. I'm just gonna, let's see. Just gonna, I have psychic powers. I can just move all of my text at once. Cool, huh? And then you have jag. Oh, this is behind it's behind my little duckling. Jag mår skit. I feel like shit. Skit. Now, the sound is difficult for many native English speakers. That is true. But I believe in you guys. I believe that you have the power to say shit in Swedish, alright? Skit. Skit. Jag mår bra. Jag mår bra, Ton. Tack. Hui. Yes. So you need to put a little bit of an S at the start there. Skit. Sounds like the French 8, to be honest. But a little bit of an S at the start. Tiny little bit of an S. It's like a sprinkling of S. Skit. That's what we wanted to add in there. S-where at the start. So this bit is kind of like the skit that you were writing out, right? So you just need to add the skit. Can you guys even hear me? Is my microphone picking me up when I'm doing this? Hello. I'm just gonna approach. Skit. Skit. You can't hear the S? It's not a sharp S sound. It's not an that's not it. It's skit. You put your tongue upwards. Skit. Yes, the sound. So the sound is fairly unique to Swedish as well, as far as I'm aware. I am sure there are other languages that have similar sounds. But this is also one of those hurdles, and it's fairly common in Swedish too. See, yes. And this sound is tricky as well because we spell it in a lot of different ways, so you don't know when to expect it really. It really sounds like the yeah, but yours is harsher. The German is harsher. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened to that accent. So we have a sh. I can't say it. I believe in you, crocodile crabs. I believe in you, kokoskrabba. Kokoskrabban. Du killar det här. You can do it. Okay, I'm gonna put it this way. Personally, I feel like there's a difference between the Swedish sh sound and the German because skit. I feel like yours is harsher in a way. But I think that also has to do with the fact that we usually put R's at the start of words, whereas I can't think of any German words that would start with that sound. They probably exist though. They probably do exist. I'm not saying they don't. I just really don't know. Chameleon, yes, but that's a K sound. Chameleon. All right. Yeah. Yeah. So. Shimmy. Oh, wait. I didn't realize you spelled chameleon the same way the English people do. I'm sorry. Shimmy. Wait. No, because it's shimmy, right? Shimmy. It's more like shimmy. So the German CH sound is more akin to an English SH sound, is it not? Like shimmy. Shimmy. I can't really explain to you the difference, but I can feel it when I try to speak German. That's all I can say, okay. Yeah. I believe there is in total 21 different ways known in the Swedish language. Probably German words says that also, depending on where you go, they'll say it's a K. Yeah, that probably has something to do with English loan words, etc. Something like that. Yeah, there's a lot of this sound, and it will sneak up on you. For example, innovation. So this is innovation, right? But in Swedish, it's innovation, and there you have it again. See, there's not even an S written here now, but we still have the same sound. I'm just thinking of the sound from the number 10 in Chinese. I do not know what the number 10 in Chinese sounds like, so I can't say if that's right or not at all. So here we have it, innovation. And then we have sjön. Or sjö. Sjö. So this is lake. And there we have it again. Lake. This is completely derailed, yeah. I had an idea of an order to go in, but this is honestly fine. I'm having fun. And what else is there? Skev. Or sked. So this is, here I got it again. Just like in skita, when we have SK. And this is a spoon. We can't even ask where the bathroom is yet. We're learning how to say innovation. We are practicing the sh sound. Yeah. Innovation. Innovation. No. Wow. How the hell do I spell this sound phonetically? This is not a G, this is an O. This is not, yeah. Innovation. You wanna do some touristy phrases? You wanna do some tourist Swedish? Where is the bathroom? Where is? Let's do where is. How do you pronounce the dotted A? A dotted A? So this is an A. A. You can kind of just, it's an eh for things that you don't like. It's like You know a spoon. It's like I don't like that. So you get the short and the long ones. It's like and right? I hope that makes sense. I hope the emotion behind that really comes out. But yeah. I wrote on a different layer. That's okay. Okay. Nuva spoon sounds like a fancy chargeable spoon. It does. I wonder what it would do that's special. Maybe it should change size? Or does it just light up? Maybe it can stir automatically. You just put it in the coffee and it just spins. I don't know what else an Innova spoon would do. Vibrating. Why would you need your spoon to vibrate? That's a different question entirely. And you're all just distracting your teacher. What is this? What is this? It's an Italian designer spoon. Alright. Let's just ask how to go to the bathroom instead, because as students in my lovely class, coconut crab, do not fuck your teeth or tug, okay? Stop. I didn't know I signed up for a first year students. Do not. Okay? No putting vibrating spoons inside of you. Okay? None of them. Oh, no, just don't. That's bad for you. It's gonna fuck your teeth up. Instead, let's just ask for the bathroom, okay? So, let's go with where is. Where is? Ba, ba, ba. We got a question. I gotta put a question mark. Of course. Now you can ask for a lot of things. So we got this base phrase, right? And that is var or vart. And this is a little bit of a difficult thing, right, in this phrase, because depending on the gender of the thing you are trying to find, it will change. But generally, you can stick with var if you're uncertain. And then you have är, which is. Var är. That wasn't a really... Cancel. That wasn't really pretty at all. Let's just go with that one instead. Var är. Ba, ba, ba. So, first off, let's ask for the bathroom. Vart. Actually, it would be var. Var är toalett? En toalett. Det blir var. Är. And then toalett. And this word might look similar to toilet. That's because it is. And in Swedish, vart is used in what situations? Okay, so yeah, this has to do with the gendering of... Sounds like a total war. Var. Var är. Var är. So this has to do with the gendering of the words. And in Swedish... Let's do a short version of it. This is gonna need more time because... Yeah. But in general, so in Swedish we have two articles, just like a, an. We have en and ett. And these are used depending on the gender of the noun. So if you have a toilet, you have en toalett. And if you have a table, you have ett bord. Now, the problem is there is no rule for this. None. Zero. Zilch. Which unfortunately means the only way to learn is to study them and memorize them and get used to using them. And for any word where you would have en, it would be var. And for any word where you have ett, it would be vart. You can abuse it, but to... Is this like male and female? Yes and no, they are both neutral. There used to be male, female, and neutral in Swedish a long time ago, but at some point it just turned into 2 instead of 3. And exactly, there are no rules, so technically you can abuse it, but it will sound strange to a native speaker. So that is, you might get a bit of a funny look if you say en bord. En bord. You wouldn't say that in Swedish, but technically there is no grammatical rule stopping you except for that it should be ett bord. Technically. Doing out here with the power moves. So that would signal the difference between var and vart. At least they'll know you aren't Swedish. Yeah, it's pretty easy to tell. Though, to be fair, most Swedish people I know don't really point it out because we're too polite to, unless you ask us to actually correct your Swedish. We'll just go along with it if you say en bord. Yeah. So yeah, we just kind of go along with it, unless you're drunk. I think a lot more languages and countries get a little more free-spirited when drunk. I don't think that's only the Swedish. But yeah, so this would affect a couple of other things, such as, so this is a toilet. If you want to talk about the toilet, this would instead end up at the end of the word, and then you get toaletten. Oh, toaletti. Toaletten. So this is the toilet, or the table, bordet. On the other hand, en bordstuk is perfectly fine. Yes, because en duk. So if you have, like Chief here said, a combined word, My Germans, so your Germans should like this one. You guys are good at this. So if you have a Bordstück, so a tablecloth, Bordstück, then it would be N, because the final word in the sentence, Duk, which is cloth, or literally tablecloth as well. Coverage, I guess. Table cover. I don't know. Is N, whereas bord is ett. So yeah, this is gonna need a lot more time on its own, really. So here we're asking, where is the toilet? And as you can see, we have the N here at the end of toilet. So toilet, N. Can I say insert name N to say that guy to show I do not view them as a person? Putting it at the end of a name would be strange. That wouldn't make sense, but you could just call them something not a person. Let me do some choice suggestions such as Stolpskott. Here you go. I'm gonna give you some. I can Stolpskott. This is a way of saying someone's an idiot. Okay? So what this means, you know when you play the football and you try to hit the ball into the goal, yeah? One of them very European things. This is when your ball hits the side of the goal and bounces away. Basically, you know, they're a miss, right? They're something wrong. So you have a stolpskott. Ett stolpskott. What about marshmallow? Marshmallow is marshmallow in Swedish. That is a borrowed word. It's marshmallow. Tyvärr. Unfortunately. The N in vad är toaletten just looks like a plural to me, Toon. Yeah, Toon, that is what German looks like to me. I see N at the end of something and I'm like, ah yes, that is the the specific form. No. Yes, the plural will be vad är toaletterna. So this we're adding another step here. So, God. We're just gonna work on nouns, I guess. Let's do some nouns. My lesson plan is all out of the window, but whatever. So let's do cats. So, en katt. En katt. Here we have our cat friend. Perfect. I am a cat artist. Beautiful. Toaletterna just seems like a name to me. Derailed again, yeah. We got derailed years ago. It's okay. We'll keep going. So we got en katt. So this is the singular. Singular. This is a singular unspecified. It could be any cat. A cat. Any cat. And then we have flera katter. So this is several cats. But it is unspecified. It's just several cats. Could be any group of cats. It's just more than one. And then we have... Oh. Now we come to one of those things that I, as a Swedish person, can't even do properly. I believe it's them. Them. Nah, den. Okay, no, not den. Sorry. We're good. We're doing the singular first. I got confused. So then katten, which would be the cat, the specific cat. So this is specified singular. Specific. I don't know if it's called specific in English, but I'm gonna call it specific. Dem geese. These nuts, dem geese. Yeah. And then you have dem katterna. Katterna. So this is plural specific. Singular, plural specific. So as you can see, we're just building at the end of the word. Now, the reason I'm uncertain about this one is because it could also be dia. And I don't remember the exact rules for dia versus dem, because when you speak Swedish, you never, you only, what's the word? You only specify dia or dem when you're writing. When you're speaking Swedish, you say dom. Dom katterna. Which is made people like me bad at knowing which one is which and when. But yeah, I'll just admit that. Okay. This one's spicy. If you're uncertain, you can always write this. It's hiding behind the duck again. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna move it a little bit. Dom. Dom katterna. So, again, en katt. Flera katter. Den katten. De katterna. Yeah, diodem. I don't think diodem is relevant right now. All right, how about we do a challenge? So it's like this and that versus just the no. Because that would be okay, so if you want to say so if you want to say this cat, you would say den här katten. So you would need to add här, which is to specify that it's this cat. It's den här katten. You could also point and say den katten. And if it's that cat, it would be den där katten. It implies the distance, right? So you have den här, which is close to me, this cat, and den där, which is far away, that cat. I can't... This is confusing to the point that there is a kids show in Sweden, an old kids show that has a little rhyme about den här and den där. Här är här där man är. En katt, yeah, it's any singular cat. A cat. A cat. Could be any cat at all. I saw a cat. Jag såg en katt. Yeah. Now if you want to say that you saw a specific cat, jag såg den katten. What the fuck knows this cat? Exactly. It's a mystery cat. Well, let's do a challenge. Okay, let's do a challenge. So, if this is how cat works, how about we go dogs? Okay, so we have en hund. A thing versus the thing. Yeah, so this is a thing, and this is the thing. This is this, and this is that. Not at all confusing. So, en hund. Anyone want to take a guess of how you say dogs? So this is dog. This is a dog. This is a dog. I'm going to draw a dog. Look at that beautiful doggo. Got a little wispy tail. Yeah. Artistry. True artistry. Domhund. No, so dom implies plural. So dom is the same as dia and them. So these are the same, except this one is havhund. Havhund. Hundar is close. Because see, you have flera hundar. See, I probably should have chosen a word that also was with e, but I didn't. So, this is another thing here. Some of them are with a, some of them are with e. There are no rules. So, en hund, flera hundar. So then the dog. So here we have the dog. Then, oh shit. I shouldn't have chosen an irregular one. This was my bad. This is actually kind of unfair. So then you have den hunden. Now we're back to E again. And then, as we go back to plural, we can now look at cat and we can actually figure out dog from here. So, katter is plural. Katterna is the specific plural. So if we have hundar, what will we need to add to make it the specific plural of dogs? What are we adding to this? What do we need to put in the mix? Any guesses? Any takers? I believe in you. No. It's quiet in the classroom. It's very quiet in the classroom. It's really easy. It's really easy. It's right there, staring you in the face. De hundarna. So we need to add the na again. But you are correct. Dom is how you would say it. De hundarna. It was just hundarna. So this ER here at the end of katter and AR at the end of hundar implies plural. And na in the case of plural implies specificity. Hundarna reminds me of beef. I don't know why it would do that. I don't know why it would do that. So yeah. Where else might we want to go? So we've asked var är toaletten? Var är toaletten? Now we've asked. We got that one question now. Where else might we want to go? If you're on a holiday, you're being a tourist, what's the question you got? What might you stop someone on the street for? Weather? Oh, yeah, you might ask. You could ask someone about the weather is? Or do you want to ask them how they feel about the weather? People could ask you where the toilets are. That is true. That is true. All right. So then you would start with the noun there. So, toaletten. Toaletten är is. And then if you're able to point, you can say däråt, which means in that direction. So där is that way, and åt means to. How would I explain this? Däråt. Recommended foods in the area, yeah. Where is the restaurant? Where is a good restaurant? We could go with that one. That's a good one. Specifies that way. Yeah. It's not way, but together with där, it becomes that way. It's very interesting. Swedish is funky. Swedish is funky. We just got weird ideas going on, okay? Now we want to get some food. Where can I? Oh, that's capital. I eat. Where can I eat? We're looking for a restaurant. We know where. We've done it before. Var. Where? Var. var, and then can. This one is easy. This one is easy. Kan. So var kan. We just took it and we put a K on it. It's alright. They won't notice. They won't notice. Kan and I. We've had I before, remember? I am. Jag heter. Var kan jag? So I. It's the same sentence structure as English a lot of the time, actually. So it's kind of easy that way. And then eat. So we get new one. Äta. So var kan jag äta? Where can I eat? Learning Swedish so I can be funky in literature while being funky on the dance floor. Ooh! Funk squared. Funk squared. Var kan jag äta? You can say restaurangen. Restaurangen är däråt. So again, just like we did with the toilet, we start with the noun. Restaurangen, the restaurant, is, är, däråt, that way. Äta is food. No, äta is to eat. It is the verb to eat. It's literally a direct translation here, but it works in Swedish too. So food would be mat. Mat. Oh, I would put a dot on that. There's no dot on that. So this is food. Mat. Food. You can also ask, where can I find food? That's a slightly longer question. But now, we've derailed for quite some time. We might have a problem here. I mean, you would have the same problem if you ask someone in English, where can I eat? And they go that way with it, chief. Like, it's literally the same question, just translated. People can misinterpret it if they want. Yeah, people might be thinking about eat out if they're nasty and they're living in the gutter like Chief do. He's a bit of a gutter hobo. No, you're not a hobo. Gutter goblin. I'm a gutter goblin too. Oh, that's what you mean. I'm the gutter goblin. Okay, turns out I'm the gutter goblin. To be fair though, McDonald's is very easy to recognize, so at least you got that for you. Yeah. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. Now, I think that's enough of this for now. We've gotten a bit sidetracked, but just as I promised, oh, what's happening? There we go. A bit. We will be learning some IKEA too. Alright? Lite grann. Lite grann, like Chief said, a bit. We'll be learning some IKEA too. Because maybe you're not moving, but maybe you do know someone who's moving. And you know, someone has to be able to speak IKEA, right? And there's a lot of things you can find at IKEA. You can take over to Duolingo. That would be really cool. That would be really cool. Now, you can find a lot of things at IKEA. A lot of things. But there are also things you might think you will not be able to find at IKEA. So, would you think that you can find a best friend at IKEA? You can. You can get your all own bestie. Besties. This is a bestie. It literally translates to best friend. I don't know what IKEA was thinking, but if you need a best friend, IKEA's got you covered. Besties. Real easy one. Besties. Jag har en bestis. I have a best friend. Thank you, IKEA. Now, occasionally... So is friend. No, this is like bestie. Like you would say in English. This is my bestie. Imagine being so lonely that your best friend is a roller thing. At least IKEA's got you. Han heter Olof. Jaha. Is this a meme that I'm not following? Maybe I've been out of Sweden for too long. Now sometimes you don't really want to be at IKEA anymore. Sometimes you will grab the first thing you see, as long as it's acceptable. This one is acceptable. Godtagbar. 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 That means acceptable. This candlestick is acceptable. Or when you don't have the time to find the best one, just any will do. It's a candlestick, yeah. It's a candlestick. I don't know why I called it a candle holder. My English is godtagbar. So yeah. And in those situations when being in IKEA is tough, real tough, well, you might need someone there next to you, fighting the same fight as you. You might need an ally. Medkämpe. This is an ally. This is also a candle, suspiciously enough. So not only are candles acceptable, they are also allies. Medkämpe. Here we got that sound again. Kämpe. Another candle cup thing. Yeah, it's actually the candle in this case, and apparently it smells like rhubarb and elderberry. It's dangerous to go alone, take this. En godtagbar medkämpe. So what we learned, you burn acceptable allies. Yes. Yes. Now, sometimes you can find a bestie at IKEA, but sometimes you find someone who ends up being just a bit fake. Fejka. This plant, it's fake. Fejka. To be fake. Fejka. It's trying to trick you. It really is trying to trick you. I don't think this plant would burn very well though. It is literally a fake plant. Yes, it is. It is a fake plant. I believe most of their plants are actually named fake. Fejka. I believe that's the name of all of their fake plants. Clean look at the moves. Fejka. You can burn most things, but I think this is plastic, so it would probably melt before it burns. And now... Sometimes at the end of a trip to IKEA, your cart, it will be chock full. But perhaps you can fit this in too. This fullspäckad cutting board. Fullspäckad does mean it means chock full. It means that it's full. It can't fit anything else. If you want a direct translation, it means speck is what what's that called? What's the it's blubber. So it's full blubber, but it means that it's chock full. Why? Wherefore? Wherefore art thou? Only IKEA knows, truly. And my classic friend, Billy. I don't have anything funny to say about it, I just wanted to include it. Shockingly enough, Billy translates to Billy. Imagine having a name of full blubber, yet being a chopping board. Yeah, I don't really know what they were thinking on that one. It doesn't even, like, fit that much. Like, look, it's not even, like, a huge one. You can only fit, like, a coffee and a croissant. Billy is just Billy. Yeah. Though, it's kind of funny, because in Swedish, Billy kind of sounds like billig, which means cheap. Which it is. It's very cheap for a bookshelf. I'm not sure if that was at all the intention, but that is the way it be. Yeah. And of course, before you leave IKEA, you can't miss to get your all own blåhaj. Can't forget him. Billy is a cheap friend. I'm not even sure if Billy is a friend. Billy is a song by Gyllene Tider. That's what it is. Wouldn't you want this? Oh. It's a bit sideways. IKEA has stuffed animals. Yes, they do have a couple. Not a ton, but this guy, blåhaj. He became quite famous on the internet. He did get some of them memes about him. Billy is cheap as fuck, yeah. I'm not actually sure if it's intentionally named that because it sounds like billig, but it might be. Yeah. 20 bucks is 20 bucks. 20 bucks is still cheap for a bookshelf. Still cheap for a bookshelf. Yep. I have a couple more, but they're just funny names. Oh, like, look at this. Look at this. Tårtbak. Which, if you want to be crude, means cake ass. But only if you want to be crude. Otherwise it means cake bake. Like baking. Which makes sense. It's a baking form. It's a cake form. I want to go to an IKEA now, but this island doesn't have one. Aww. I mean, you can always surf the internet, IKEA. Cake ass doesn't even have a bottom. I know! It's a scam. It's all a scam. I think Billy was actually named after an employee at the company. I think that is the deep lore. But I don't have a source on that. It's just something I think that I remember, so maybe don't take my word on that entirely. I don't know. Alright. You're back. Oh, Ari, I'm sorry. The Swedish lesson will unfortunately end here. I went a bit over time. I was planning for an hour. We got sidetracked to hell and back. That's what we did. That's what we did. This bitch leaving. Ah, you're leaving me. That's okay. That's okay. I forgive. Hey, Ari. Hey! You burn your acceptable allies. I suppose so. I suppose so. Oh, I'm leaving you. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I am. Unfortunately, I must go, as I have responsibilities. Imagine having responsibilities, am I right? It's a shame. Do you guys want more Swedish lessons in the future? We can do some more IKEA surfing and learn magical things. Like justerbar. We got it again, boys. We found the sound. Justerbar. And then now it's just a J, you see? When you least expect it. Add another TI and it becomes a lot better? Huh? Yes. Okay. Oh, responsibilities. Yes. I do like me some responsibilities. That is true. That is true. They are a lot more preferable. Alright. I think you're all already following me here on Twitch, so I appreciate for y'all checking in. Them some boots in the suit, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, real tight too. Mm-hmm. But if you are here lurking and perhaps you're not already following me, then please follow. Because that way you'll make the rest of them happy, because at 100 follows I'm gonna play Phasmophobia alone. So if you want to see me suffer in that, we're usually more of a gaming channel, but I think this was fun, so perhaps we will do some more Swedish chaos. Definitely some more Swedish chaos. You are? Yeah, 100 followers. I made a promise that I will play a horror game if I get 100 followers on Twitch, so it will be Phasmophobia, and I will be playing it solo, and I will be praying dearly that I don't get motion sick. Because that really is what I'm worried the most about. Oh my god, there's a fucking fly in my room. Get away. Get away. Flyg din fula fluga. There you go. The only point in time where the panic will be acceptable. Ah! Let me panic if I want to. Ah! 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 You can't stop me! Maybe you can. I don't actually know. Flies back. Yeah, it's fucking fly, man. I don't even know where it's coming from. The windows are closed. Should be able to create a spare account with 30. Don't get yourself banned, okay? Don't get yourself banned, alright, buddy? Alright. And if you're only following me on Twitch, you can always follow me on Twitter. Link. Because yeah, I like seeing the number go up, okay? What can I say? What can I say except I'm shameless? Yeah. To be fair, I think you have to be some amount of shameless. Okay. I believe I promised to get myself DMCA'd at the end of this. So let me just bring up the lyrics to Rosa Helikopter. Rosa Helikopter. It's follow you on Twitter. Ah, thank you. You need to remember your Twitter password. Hey, just make a new one. It'll be okay. Okay, let me turn off this lovely lo-fi music for the classroom. Let's see. I don't have... Oh, that started way too soon. I don't have this microphone set up for singing, so you get what you get. Alright. I hold my promises. En rosa helikopter ska jag flyga hem till dig. I en rosa helikopter, ja då flyger jag till dig varje dag. En rosa helikopter, hela vägen hem till dig. I en rosa helikopter, ja då flyger jag genom stjärnorna till dig. Loud? No. Ligger vaken i min säng mitt i natten och drömmer om dig. Jag har känt att mina drömmar sviker mig. Ligger ensam i mitt rum, bara längtar och tänker på dig. Nå, jag vet vad jag vill. Jag vill upp till himlen en gång till. I en rosa helikopter ska jag flyga hem till dig. I en rosa helikopter, ja då flyger jag till dig varje dag. I en rosa helikopter, hela vägen hem till dig. I en rosa helikopter, ja då flyger jag genom stjärnorna till dig. Oh god, this song is longer than I remember. Kommer tidigt till plugget, lika bra när man känner så här. För jag ville bara se om du redan var där. När vi hade geografi, ja då satt du och väntade på mig. Och jag vet vad jag vill. För jag vill upp till himlen en gång till. I en rosa helikopter ska jag flyga hem till dig. I en rosa helikopter, ja då flyger jag till dig varje dag. I en rosa helikopter, hela vägen hem till dig. I en rosa helikopter, ja då flyger jag genom stjärnorna till dig. Good night, coconut crabs. Good night, kokoskrabban. Good night, kokos. Good night. Can you believe this song is 11 years old? Fuck. Rosa helikopter ska flyga hela vägen till dig. That's so fucking high pitch, man. I en rosa helikopter, jag ska flyga hela vägen hem till dig, till dig, till dig. 11, yeah, it's from 2010. It's from 2010, my dude. Alright. Now that I've done that. It was in 2001? Wait, shit, someone re-uploaded a video of it in 2010? Jesus. Okay, now I feel even older. Why would you do this to me? Oh, yeah. Really? It's from 2001? Yeah. Yeah, it is from 2001. Jesus. Okay. Well, that's it for Swedish lesson. Thank y'all for coming. I remember the discos where this was played. What, the fucking class disco at Friday afternoons? Yes, okay. Yeah. This and what was it called? Backstreet Boys and Westlife. Yeah. God. What a mess. Alright. Thank you so much for coming to class, everyone. Goodbye. Next stream is on Saturday at 1 p.m. The times in the schedule on Twitter is wrong, so I'm probably going to delete it after this stream. So yeah, there will be more Hades, unless I somehow get 100 followers until then. Because then, you know, phasmophobia.